What is up, guys? Thank you for checking out another GuidoStackin video, and holy moly, did the precious metal market get hammered yesterday and today. Wow. So this has actually been going on for a little while. If you look on the screen, I actually have the 3-month chart, and we've gotten hit back in June, if you guys remember, right here. That was a big hit. We started to recover a little bit, and then yesterday, at the very open of the markets, it completely just took a beating. Both gold, silver, and platinum, all three of them took a beating. And what I've noticed is usually the veteran stackers kind of just, shrug it off. It doesn't really affect the veteran as much as it does the newer stackers, because most of the newer stackers have just recently started buying this stuff. So, I mean, if you think about it, you're buying at $26, you just started stacking $27, and then all of a sudden you just see it take this massive hit and drop $3. That's why a lot of the newer stackers are the ones that do panic. And I see it in person at the coin shop. People come in, and I always ask, why are you selling? If they want to tell me, I'm not going to press. But and most of the time, it's right after gold or silver take a hit. And it is literally fear. And the other type of seller that we have coming into the store, and this is something that I believe is happening with precious metals, and of course there's other factors, but I think this is a really big factor, guys and ladies, is the crypto market. We have these guys come in, and ladies come in, and they are selling massive portions, if not all, of their precious metals to increase their position in crypto. Now, the concept of stacking, and I've said this in tons of videos, and I'm definitely not the only person that says this. The concept of stacking is not to become rich or a millionaire or anything like that, okay? If that's what you're looking for, then yes, crypto is a good move. It's a speculative play, but that's where it's going to happen way sooner than it will ever happen in precious metals. And stackers, you guys, come on. You gotta back me up on that. It's not gonna happen with precious metals. It won't happen overnight. And let's be honest, Bitcoin, Ethereum, one of these little cryptos that nobody's heard of, it could happen overnight. And that is taking away a lot of the buyers of precious metals, because let's be honest, once again, let's be honest, it is super easy to liquidate your crypto. You could take your profits in with 2 clicks, and you have your profit. You could see how much you're gaining on a screen, and that is very addicting. Very addicting, okay? And this is something that, when I first started stacking, actually made gold and silver really attractive to me, is the fact that it was harder to liquidate, right? Like I said, there's steps involved. You got to take it somewhere, or you got to ship it. You got to find a buyer, because it's not an instant sell. You got to find a buyer, right? And most of the time, most people in this community can't just go and sell. You have to build trust first in the community. Regular people are not going to buy from another regular person when there's so many scams and so many fakes on the market. That's just the honest truth. Bitcoin, crypto, Ethereum, crypto, in 2 clicks and you have your money. You have your profits. You could see a Bitcoin go up $10,000 or lose $10,000 in a single day, in 30 minutes, actually. Let's be real with that. In 30 minutes, it could happen. So there's a lot of things with crypto that precious metals does not offer. And a lot of the newer stackers are the ones that seem to be divided between precious metals and crypto. And I think that has a lot to do with these massive dumps because it just so happens to happen when Bitcoin passes 35,000, passes 45,000 right here, 45,000. It just so happens to happen right at that moment. A little bit of FOMO, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, like I said, this is obviously not 100% of what's going on. There's no way that crypto is solely responsible for these massive dips in gold and in silver. No way. Absolutely not. But I think, because the thing that I've noticed, guys, I've been doing this for 10 years now, right? I have only seen hardcore dips like this. I mean, super rarely. And when it happens, it's because of something like COVID, for an example. The last major dip like this was during COVID. And I have not seen gold and silver fall so sharply like it did yesterday at the opening of the market. For years. For years, I have not seen that. So I really think that crypto has has, let's just say, sped up the drop in gold and silver, right? What I've noticed too this year and last year, a lot of people have extra money and they're wondering where to put the money. They want to invest. Everybody wants to invest. That's the day and age we're in, is I want to invest. But investing has changed, if you haven't noticed. Those of you that mess with stocks, let me ask you this. How often does a company report positive earnings or beat their earnings, for that matter, and the stock crashes? Right? It happens. Now, I'm a firm believer in selling on good news and buying on bad. I like that idea. I do it a lot. I take a lot of gambles in the market, and usually with that in mind, selling on good news and buying at bad news. But I have never seen a company double their earnings and then lose 10%. It's never happened. I've never seen it like I see it now. The stock market has become a popularity contest, right? So if the stock market has become a popularity contest, it's all about the popularity. AMC, GameStop, these are stocks that were made famous, right? And that's why they're thriving, and they're volatile, but man, would you ever think to see AMC at $300 a share or GameStop at $400 a share 2 years ago? Come on, no way. It's a popularity contest. Everything that's going on in the world now, what is more popular? Gold, silver, or Bitcoin, Ethereum, Scale, Maker, all these others, Shiba Inu, Tether, Theta, Ripple, whatever. All these different cryptos are way more popular than gold and silver. But that is not the point, guys. That is not the point of stacking. And that is the point of this video. Yes, there was a massive dip. Twice within this month, there was actually, in the last 3 months, sorry. There has been 2 massive dips in gold and 2 massive dips in silver. Yes, there has. But guess what? Do you plan on selling it today? Are you getting out of gold and silver today? Or do you plan on staying in it for 10, 15, 20 years? What's your plan? Right? The same concept for a lot of people with crypto. They're in it for the long haul, right? Well, it should be exactly the same for gold and silver. None of this makes any sense, guys. We have massive inflation. We have COVID that is starting all over again, right? We have money that's been printed. We have all kinds of stimulus, and it makes 0 sense. Nothing. should be happening to gold and silver like this. It should not be happening. And that is more of a reason why you should be buying gold and silver, because you want to do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. Crypto is popular right now. Make your money, get out. I would not hold crypto. I'm going to show you my portfolio on Robinhood. Right here, I have 15% of an Ethereum and 1% of a Bitcoin. Now, I do have Coinbase, and my positions are a little bit stronger, a little bit more money, a little more aggressive there. But still, I mean, not that aggressive. I mean, really not that aggressive. And I keep taking little jabs at Ethereum, at Bitcoin, buying the dips, taking out my money, buying the dips, taking out my money. This time I got in a little late, so it's speculative. Now I'll get back in even harder if it comes back down to strengthen my position. That's all I'm doing with crypto. That's it. But I don't want to hold this stuff for 10, 20 years. That to me is too much of a risk. Gold and silver is what you want. That is your insurance policy. That is something that you can pass down to your kids and your grandkids and things like that, right? So, I would not worry about these dips. It's normal. And actually, if you look on my YouTube community, while Salivate Metal is calling out that gold has just lost 5%, 6%, whatever it was, I'm scouring the internet to see if any dealers had a deal. And sure enough, I bought an Eagle for $17.75 without blinking an eye. Didn't even think about it twice. That's a good price. I'm in. Dollar cost average your stuff. And if your portfolio, guys, is strong, it's well balanced, then this type of stuff should be shrugged right off of you when it comes to precious metals. 5 to 10% of your portfolio should be precious metals, and the rest should be diversified. You should not be all in on precious metals. It's not meant to be that. And the same goes for crypto. You should not be all in with crypto. You should be balanced any way you can. Any way you can. Stocks, property, come on, you guys know. Don't put all your eggs in a basket. And this right here, these dips, the dips we had yesterday, is exactly why you don't do it. If you have a nice strong portfolio, you won't blink an eye. You will look at this chart and say, it's time to buy. Just like you would crypto or a stock that lost a lot of value. It's a buying opportunity, guys. Just dollar cost average and don't go all in. And that's it. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's my 2 cents on the recent battering of precious metals. By the way, platinum, I really like platinum. I'm just going to leave that there. I like platinum a lot. I actually bought an ounce of platinum as well, in case you were wondering. That's another thing I would not put a lot of money into, but definitely maybe have a little bit of platinum in your stack. I even have a little bit of palladium in my stack. So mix it up, guys. Strengthen your portfolio. Have a nice balanced portfolio. And these drops, whether it's in the stock market, crypto, or metals, won't bother you. Trust me. That's why it's good to have a strong, balanced portfolio. Anyways, guys, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you like this video. And I will talk to you guys later.